I have this much respect for women and
Black men!
I have this much respect for women and I fight often because of that. I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. And I'm extra nice, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate standard. So booty ain't as big as everybody make it, Even the females know it's bitches. Females don't even hang with females, you know what I'm saying? So why would they expect a nigga to understand something they don't understand? When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every time. Every funeral you go to, it's a bitch that was horny the night before. So you need to start checking these bitches, keep your dick in. Niggas need to go back to the OG penitentiary days and start jacking off. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass. I have this much respect for women and
Black men! Black men, Japan needs you. Japan is calling specifically for black men to come and impregnate their women so that they can save their dying population. Which means their lives, what are you going to guarantee us if we send our men over there to help save you? Could you imagine?
You don't own me. Black women gave up this group thing when they kept saying, you don't own me. You think you own me now? I will go get me some Japanese hoo-ha if I feel like it. But I'm into black women. I didn't want to say it, but if you go over there, they'll give you a free house if you marry a Japanese lady. You made me say it, Tasha. I didn't want to say it.
Black.
A lot of girls, they've seen my face on TV so many times that that's the one. They want to get associated with that person. It's the fame that gets these people. It is not me. It's the fact, because I've watched females look at me when they didn't know who I was, and I could see it, nothing. And then as soon as somebody whispered who I was, it's this glare in their eyes. You make yourself want that person,
How do you feel about that?
I don't understand how people could stand next to you 1 year, and next year, they cannot stand there. They just going crazy screaming. They just can't take it that you're right there. But just last year, I was in the same club, walking around lonely like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't get a date, couldn't get nobody to dance with me. I was too skinny, too something, and now he's just adorable. He's just, A lot of girls, they've seen my face on TV so many times that that's the one. They want to get associated.
Music is spiritual. Anybody that fuck with music long enough, if you don't cloud yourself and you don't miss it, you're gonna realize it's spiritual. You can.
I understand the frustration of women because what they're saying is there's not a big pool of good men.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie.
Listen.
What?
There's not a lot of good men who want y'all. There's a lot of good men out there where the good man at? Like they hide under a rocker in a cave. They everywhere. They at the gas station. They at Costco. They at the bank. They walking right past you and you don't show up on their radar because of the way you are. They're gonna walk right by you. Your pretty face ain't gonna go too far because everybody's pretty. That's a prerequisite. So if that's all you got to offer, we not looking at you. There's plenty of good men. They just don't want your ass. I ain't never heard no woman say, I know I ain't shit. She'd say, this man ain't shit. He ain't shit. He was bad. He was bad. Every woman think they're a good woman. What makes you a good woman? Who's auditing that you're a good woman? You are auditing yourself. Why don't you ask your exes what they think? Because all your relationships diminished and ended in turmoil. Maybe you're not as good as you really think you are.
I understand the frustration of women because what they're saying.
Didn't I tell you, women? I warned you in my prophecy video. Do you believe me now? Is it a game now? Was Kevin lying to you now? You see? You've been lied to. And you've been told that your man isn't shit. And you believed it. It's okay. Our first grandmother did the same thing to our grandfather. So we understand. Nothing's new under the sun. It's our time now. Oh, yes. It's our time. You see, while you overlooked us, the other nations didn't forget. We built the world. And now that my father has taken their ability to have children, they need to populate again. Don't you find it ironic that the people will call us? Why don't they call their cousins the white man? You know, the Caucasians? Asians? Why don't they call their cousins for... Oh, because they're having problems with their birth rates in Europe. Why are they calling us, though? I thought you don't like me. I thought I was just a nigger. Seems like the Lord takes favor on us. We ain't having no problems having kids. I wonder if my father is working on something.
We are men of the sharpened bronze. Impassable. Invincible. We are a tribe of demigods.
Yay!
Sons of the bright sky. Supreme warriors and glorious saviors of the world. We are champions of the golden palaces of heaven. And the warrior initiation of heroic combat that can only be won here on Earth. We descend from the region of thunderbolts, beyond the door of the sun. We are today the advance guard, brothers of blood and war, armed with glories and the shining bronze. Born of lightning and forged by fire. 1,000 tribes before us and 1,000 tribes more. We will fight for right and honor, men of victory, men of war. Under the light of the morning star, star of warrior initiation, the drum sounds off from high battlements, echoing in the valley of the deep-chested bear. Total victory is our birthright. We claim what is ours. We take what is ours. Everything. The fire of combat is awake in our hearts. We fight for high ideals and heroic principles. We fight for a regal and solar reality.
What do you fight for? Now, let's talk. I don't want to just shit on my women and say I told you so. I do want to shout out Big Kev though. He said winter's coming. And it seems like it's here. You've diminished us for so long, and you went along with the nations and agreed that we're nothing. Now my father changed the game, and the same people that convinced you not to be with your man are saying, come be with our women. We'll give you $75,000 and a fucking home. What can you offer the black man? You just have a fucking problem on your hand now. You see, you just wanted to disrespect all of us, right? Now, the good ones that are high paid, they don't want you because of your attitude and you might have kids or whatever the fucking case may be, right? They didn't even put you in their radar. Now the average working men, now we got a chance to say, you know what? I can use $75,000 in a house and to get the fuck out this country full of people that fucking hate on me. Even my own woman. And I can go start a whole new life and not be a fucking dirty ass nigger. I can go live in a home now. Because my fucking sperm works. I always did believe you, Father. Now I know why I should have always believed you. The thing is, $75,000 in a fucking house ain't good enough for me. I'd rather my woman back. My land. Why should we help you? You don't like me, remember? And what did I tell you, motherfuckers? I don't gotta fight you. My father will deal with you. Oh, what happens if you can't birth a whole bunch of children anymore? And we do? Oh, it goes back to being the way it used to be. Right? With a whole bunch of us and a very few of you. Yous had to go to war and destroy countless of us living on our ancient fathers' lands, calling yourselves them. And you want to offer me $75,000 and a house? Ah! You people got nerve. You know? What do you think, we're fucking grandfathers or something? You think we don't fucking know things? Huh? If you want to come and play at the game of reality table, you're not talking to fucking slaves. You're not talking to some hopped up junkies no more. You're talking to grown ass men that listen to what you say. And we believe you. We believe what your history books say. We believe what your actions say. Seems like things are turning around now. Seems like we're useful now. You mean Goku's people need the black Goku to come to save their people? Huh? You need Vegeta to come back? You need black Vegeta to come? Huh? Is that what it is? You need this guy? For some money? Nah, I'll settle for knowing who's in those graves. How about that? You know those pyramids? I want to see what's in there. Let's not get overboard. Let's actually make real negotiations. What do black men get for coming to your new land and getting new oppressors? I mean government. Let me rephrase that. Cause you know, there's like kind of your history books and the Bible, and it said, you know, we already went to your lands already and served for 400 years. Looks like you didn't make great use of the Most High's treasures. Looks like you didn't believe us when we told you things. And now my father had to show you, with all your power, with all your money, he'll just turn something off that will diminish you. Slowly but surely. And your enemies will start to rise. See, everybody's warring with each other, but nobody's warring with us. Why? Because we don't want to war with you people. We don't want to war with nobody. We just want to be left alone. And now it seems like people are asking for the great black hope again. How many times do we got to save the world? Are we going to get recognized this time? Is it going to get put in the history books? How many times have we fucking saved the world? I'm tired of being Goku. We're tired of being Christ. What do we get for it? In 100 years, everybody forgets what we did? The same very children that we birth and give, what will they become? Mere workers? You think I'm coming over there to make a fucking another sweeper? You're out of your mind. I know what's in my loins. I know what's in my blood. Me having a fucking baby with one of yous gives that guy extra power. We all know it. We all know what happens when you we all know. We've seen it. The fuck do you think Drake got here? How you think some of the, like that samurai story I keep saying, the first samurai is black and samurais were black people, and we, and it's because I looked up y'all culture a long time ago, because I love all things Oriental for some reason. Maybe it has to do with this Afro-Asian thing I learned about. Maybe it has to do with that. Maybe, See, people think I just talk shit, but it's just because they don't know things. And I do. Now, are we getting our Bushido swords back? Are we getting our Royal Guard fucking status? Or are we coming over as workers? Cause, no. If we go over there, black men, you go over there and you go settle for a fucking house and some woman, you're an idiot, dumbass nigga. You're going over there to play literally God to these people and give them fucking birth. Life. And you're selling for a house? Ah! That's insulting. You want me to save your population for $75,000. You really think nothing of us, do you? You really think nothing of us. Or better yet, you think we think nothing of ourselves. That's insulting. That's really insulting. There's many islands of Japan. How about we get our own spot? That way after your racism kicks in after fucking 100 years, you won't have to abuse our mixed children. They can have their own spot and govern themselves and help out. Send workers and stuff, because that's what you need us for. You don't need any ambassadors. You don't want scientists. You want fucking workers. But the workers we send need to be protected, not under your rule. And when we want to leave, they get to leave and go back to their island. We have a steady friendship. See, because I'm not beef for the dumb shit anymore. I know the Lord's gift. Us. It's time we get some fucking respect for it, though. It's time people start understanding. You're not just gonna sound the horns. We're waking up. And for the dummies that don't wake up, hey, go do what you do, and you get what you get. Me, on the other hand, see, I kind of studied my forefathers, and we made deals with everybody, and we don't. Seems like nobody wants to honor those deals anymore. Well, I guess it does have to do with the prophecy of, Abraham. Daddy did say, 400 years of slavery, but then you'll go free. It's been long enough, gentlemen. And it seems like my father's kicking ass. So it's like, why do you think he's kicking your ass? Because you won't let us go free. And if you think you're going to use shenanigan tricks to make us enslave ourselves again, my father will obliterate those people. Like, he chooses who's the ones. So you can come and get some regular scraggler ass nigga over here, or some traitor. But the Most High won't honor that false agreement, see, because the real ones are awake, and we want what we want. We want to be protected. We don't want none of this fucking make a deal and then, because we know we're not, steal y'all time. We know you don't want us to rule over you, so we are not supposed to think like that. That's why he made me, to ask for our own shit. Because all men want to rule, as you should, over your own people. So, see, this is what I believe is going to start happening in the world. People are going to start realizing how much they really need certain people. And if those people just say no, well, I wonder what happens to you guys. Do you go bye-bye, or is this all fake? Because it's not the first time I heard of people's races, birth rates going down. It's been like that for the last 50 years. There's graphs and charts and scientists doing all these things and saying by 2050, we'll be dominant again. There'll be so many minorities and people of color, not just black, Spanish. We're all gonna be so many. It's gonna be just too much. And then what? I don't know. I think that's why my father keeps, having me saying these videos. I think it's time to go to the negotiation tables and start talking and making deals. Start revealing some truths and saying, I'm sorry. How can I make up for it without there being a problem? Because we can't do anything. It's the way the Most High made it. He's gonna do things. And we're gonna sit back and we're gonna watch. And maybe one day the world will come to its senses and say, well, you know what? They're not asking for much. And, they may save our race, so, at least they're not like their ancient fathers and say, nah, we're your God, and you're going to worship us now. You can't live without us. We're your Christ. You're going to worship. See, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to fall like our fathers. We're going to say, love my Father, fulfill the covenant of destiny, and let me go free, or face him. He hasn't been losing for a long time. He's shown himself everywhere. But for some reason, no one can see him. No one just notices that he's just stopping by saying, hey, haven't I warned you enough? Now, back to my women and other women. We love you. And it's time time to change. The Most High said, a lot won't come home. They will never change. It's a hard pill to swallow. The ones that do change, you have a problem. The ones that already have changed, you have a problem. The other nations of men are willing to give their women up. That's unheard of. There used to be laws that you can't sleep with a black man. Do you understand that? How dwindled are we from money and having a house? And then their women are, not all of them, but majority of the women they're gonna send your ass. They're not sending you no hot girl summer. They're gonna send you one of their trained up. Yes, sir. I get your shoes for you. They're gonna send one of those. Yes, I say yes all the time. You can't say yes to a cup of coffee in the morning. What chance do you stand? We're beyond beauty now. And, you know, life's changed so much that there's training programs and there's how to move and dance like black girls and cook like black girls. Dog, y'all think that stupid fake shit of blackish is what's gonna make us stay? Everyone's trying to be black now, so what the fuck? And they're being better black women than you are, so what are you talking about? You know, stereotype, the good ones. You know? Eat right, exercise, have that thick body, and work out for your man, and be subservient, call him a bitch ass nigga when you walk around the corner though. You know? Things like that. And it's not for the man. See, that's what Kev kept trying to tell y'all. You're supposed to look good for a man, but you know, you're kind of healthy. You feel better. Makes you want to be bubbly and a woman. But nah, just sit around, chill, smoke, drink. It ain't even just for those. See, a lot of black women really get it fucked up. And just, you know, you just look at the hip hop or the new, and you think because you got your decent job and you're fucking, a lot of you's gonna be alone. They get to go back to Ray Ray and them. You, on the other hand, I don't hear anybody of other nations saying we'll give you $75,000 in a house to come take one of our men. You get it? So all your bouginess and all your I got a fat ass and I got this and I got my rules and I got the house and all right, you got that. And now your good men are gonna not want to hear that shit no more. They don't have to tolerate it. You get it? The ones that you already talk shit to. Because you know Mr. High Class, like Kev proved day in and day out, they're not dealing with you. They'll sleep with you. You know? So where does that leave you? With the average men. But now the other nations are going after your average men. And that means what for you? Your daughters, your little girls have a problem. Every day they make it, you look bad in other nations better.